Hi beautiful people, it's me, Ru, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, what we're doing today is, are you going to see this person again? Now, this could be anything, right? And this could be anyone. It's just anybody that you're thinking about. So yeah, I thought about this reading last night, so I hope it makes sense. I don't know, I just thought it'd be a really cool YouTube video. You know what I mean? So yeah. So are you going to see the person on your mind again? Or are you going to see them again? Right? So we have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1 is the orange sticky note. Pile 2 is the pink sticky note. And pile 3 is the green sticky note. Everything should be in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your pile. Hi pile 1, if you chose the orange sticky note or number 1, this reading is for you. Now, before we get into tarot, we have to figure out who this person is. So we have 3 cards here to try to identify this person. So the first card I pulled was the lizard. The second card I pulled was the kiss. Okay. And then the third one is number 12, mantis beings, enigma, elusive, and sensitive. I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can see all that. Okay. So automatically, I do want to say that this person notices you. Now, I don't know what that means. I feel like this person notices you and notices when you're coming, or notices when I don't know, it's just something about they notice you. Like, I promise you, they notice you. I don't know if you thought they didn't, but they do. They notice you. They know that you're there. They know that, I don't know, it just seems like their attention is very much on you. Now, with the kiss here, and the word sensitive as well, this person can be sensitive, right? I think this person can be sensitive, especially with the lizard. The lizard's fire energy, and fire placements, no one talks about it enough, are very sensitive people. They're very, very sensitive, and I feel like this person is very in touch with their emotional being, and like with their heart as well. With the kiss here, I mean, this is very self-explanatory in my opinion, but with the kiss here, it seems like you two know each other. I don't know if you two are in speaking terms, because with I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna be very transparent. My intention with this card was the dynamic between you two, but it seems like it's more about them. But I do feel like you know this person. I feel like this person is very in touch with their heart right now, especially when it comes to you. I don't know, it just seems like they're very, like, just sensitive and very sentimental. I heard empathetic as well. I don't know, it's just like, I think the lizard is fire energy, so that's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. They could have any of those placements. But yeah, like, I don't know, it's like this person, I feel like you do know them. I feel like you know them. Now, are you talking to them? I don't know. That's the crazy part. And I don't know what it means that they notice you. I don't know if you've been seeing this person with intention, like you two are intentionally seeing each other, or it's you two are seeing each other on accident. Like maybe you saw this person in public and it was just like out of nowhere, you know, like, or it was like intention and you two wanted to hang out and you made that intention clear, and you two like saw each other in public, like together, if that makes sense. I don't know, it seems like very sure energy, like very like this person knows how they feel. They know how they feel about this connection. But it's very still energy as well. Like, they're very not moving, if that makes sense. This person could be very independent as well, but it seems like they have a very open heart right now, but they seem very, very independent. I don't know why this is important, but like, I just heard they live alone. I don't know, maybe you thought they had roommates or something, but they live alone. I don't know why that's important to say, but I feel like they do live alone. But with the kiss here, like, maybe the last time you two saw each other was you did kiss each other, or maybe like, because they're only they're holding hands, right? So like, you could hold like, you two could have held hands. Is that how you say it? Like, you could have held hands. But I do think this is a very much in touch with the heart type of connection, if that makes sense. I kind of want to read the lizard, because the lizard doesn't come out in a lot of my readings, and I don't know, I never fully introduced myself to her, and like, she never fully introduced herself to me. So we got the lizard with the number 126 and 127. So it's lizard, instinctual, oh my god, sensitive to the subtle, and dreamer. The lizard is an expert of the realm of sensory perception. Excuse me. As if it was a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard, of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in a big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. When in balance, artistic, telepathic, spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, and flaky. Hey, I'm not the one that said it. They said it twice. I'm like, that is insane. But what I think about the lizard is that, I don't know, this person is just very sensitive. Like, these two cards are very, like, is the right word cohesive? Like, they're very, like, connected. And I feel like, I don't know, it seems like this person is very sensitive, but very, like, I don't know, very skeptical, if that makes sense. And like, with the word elusive, right? Because the elusive came out twice, right? It came out twice. So I feel like this person, maybe it's very hard to, like, for them to stay still, if that makes sense. Like, maybe it's very, like, maybe they work a lot, or like, they are very busy all the time. So it's very hard to even, like, maybe have a conversation with this person. But I don't know, something about this person seems like they're very open-hearted, and they're very, like, they notice you. Like, because I see the lizard and this alien, or like the mantis being, looking at me. So I feel like they notice you. Like, they notice you. Like, they're looking at you. So I feel like they notice you, but even though they might be ready to, like, walk away in a sense, or like kind of like they're already, like, they're doing something else, they still notice you, if that makes sense. Like, maybe if you two are, like, in communication, and you two are seeing each other, like consistently, I feel like this person is very, like, their mind, like, you might feel like their mind is somewhere else whenever they're with you. And I'm here to tell you that I think that is true. Like, their mind could probably be in, like, work related, or like maybe even, like, studies related. It just seems like they're very busy, like, just very, very busy right now. But that doesn't change the fact that they're still noticing you, and that they still have, like, a very open heart when it comes to you. And I feel like you might feel like this person's kind of weird in a way. Like, you could say, like, this person is kind of, like, weird, or like you're like, I don't know what I'm gonna get with this person anymore. Like it seems like they're into me, but maybe they're not. Like maybe it's all in my head. But the song that I forgot to say earlier, but the song that came up in my head when I was reading The Lizard was Call Out My Name by The Weeknd. So that song could be significant. I'm writing it down. Call out my name. But yeah, like maybe this person wants to talk to you more, but maybe they don't have time for it, so they don't initiate anything. Like I think they know, this is what I'm gonna say, I think that they know themselves enough that they know that they're not ready to fully put time and energy into a connection, even though it seems like they're into you, and it seems like they're very much like they might want more from you, like they might want more from this, but it seems like they know for a fact that if they do this, they're not ready for it, because maybe that's financially or like studies wise, like they're doing other things to like that they're very, very focused on, and they know like if they get in a connection with anyone, I think this is just in general for them, they can't focus on the connection thoroughly, like the way it's supposed to be, if that makes sense. Like I feel like they know how to get, like how to be in a connection, they know how to treat their partner and everything, and they know like they can't do that right now, so I guess the only thing they can do is just notice you, if that makes sense. But this person seems like they're just very, and with enigma as well, like I kind of want to say like you might see them as like very confusing like very like mysterious and confusing in a way, like you're just like, I don't know what this means, like I don't know what you mean by that, or like maybe they say things and you're like, what does that even mean, like what are you talking about, you know, like I could see you like being just very confused with this person, and not like, I feel like it's more about like the things they say and the things that happen, like you're just very, I think you're just very confused with this person, and I don't even know if it's like their actions per se, because they don't seem like very action oriented right now when it comes to this connection. It seems like they're very like just very busy and like ready to go, like always on the run when it comes to this. But yeah, I think this person is still very in tune with themselves, but it's like they're very busy as well. So yeah. Well, if that sounds like the person that you are thinking about, keep on watching this reading, please. Yeah, I feel like this person is just very much in their heart when it comes to this connection, but also I think like the thing about this is like it seems like they're very like, I don't know how to say it besides like they're ready to be in a connection with somebody, if that makes sense. Like their heart is very much open, and like they know that they want to be in a connection, but they know as well logically is that they can't be in a very committed connection, or in a connection that they have to put 100% in. They're not ready for that. And I think the way they see you is like they know they shouldn't be wasting your time like that, like they don't see like that's beneficial for anyone in this connection, you know. So I feel like if they aren't talking to you as much as they used to, or like if their energy is just a little bit off, it could just be like they're just not ready to be 100% in, if that makes sense. Okay, so the tarot that we're using is the Modern Witch Tarot deck for the people that care. So with the tarot, we're gonna see if we're going to see this person again. We're gonna ask if we're going to see this person again. And for the people that are curious and want more of me, I do personal readings on Instagram, and you can email me or DM me on Instagram, and you can purchase a reading from me. If you are curious about it, or if you are interested about it, that option will always be down below, as long as I am able to. So yeah, just very happy that you're here and watching this. So thank you. Okay, now let's ask, are you going to see this person again? I want to shuffle it one more time. Okay. Are you going to see this person again? I don't do double. Only when I feel like it, but are you going to see this? Okay, so the 3 of Wands did... Oh, no. The other one was 2 of Wands. Yeah. So the 3 of Wands. This could be long distance as well. It doesn't have to be, but there is... Ooh. Okay. I kind of want to keep the Magician, though. There's a part of me that wants to keep the Magician. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles. We got the Lovers. Let's get one more. Okay. Everything is fine. And at the bottom, we got the Hanged One. Okay. Wait. Oh, look at that. The 2 of Wands did want to come out. She, like, kind of fell. Okay. Let's fix the cards a little bit. Can you see all of it? Yes, you can. How do I... Sorry, it's because the glare is going to bother me, but it's okay. I think we're fine. Like this glare right here. Yeah. Oh well. Can't do anything about it. It's just these cards are very like reflective. Like they have like this reflection to them. So it's like very hard to like glossy reflection, if that makes sense. Anyway. So are you going to see this person again? What I'm about to say might sound crazy, but I'm gonna say it with my full chest, okay? If you want to. I think you can see this person if you want to. I feel like with the Magician here, I do feel like there is a want from your end. And with the Lovers here, I feel like there's a want from their end as well. But it seems like for you, it's like, I think they want to remind you, like, if you want to see this person, you can. And all you have to do, like, a lot of the times, maybe the only thing you have to do is kind of speak it into existence of, like, I really want to see this person. You know, like, you can just admit to yourself that you really want to see this person, and you might see him. Like, you might see this person. I know that sounds crazy, but it seems like maybe you're waiting for this person to come around or something like that. It seems like with the 3 of Wands, like, you're kind of waiting to see if this person's gonna come around again, or if you're going to see this person again. And I want to tell you, like, if you want to see this person again, you can. That's, I don't know why that's coming out like that. Like, if you want to see this person again, you can. And with the 5 of Pentacles here, it seems like you're, not that you're putting pressure on this person, but it seems like maybe you're the one that's like, oh, I can't pursue this. Like, they have to do something about it. Like, they have to have the intention, you know, like, and I'm not saying either, I don't know what the dynamic here is. Like, I don't know if this person did wrong by you. or not. I don't know what it is. But it seems like you're very much, with the Five of Pentacles here, very much you're kind of expecting this person to do it. And I'm not saying that's bad. Well, first and foremost, you shouldn't have expectations on anybody, especially yourself. Like, you shouldn't have expectations on anybody. But it does seem like you're kind of hoping or expecting this person to come through and put intention towards you when all you're doing, but if I'm being honest, with all due respect and love, okay, you're not doing anything to make it happen either. Like, it seems like this is a very interesting dynamic, because it seems like maybe with the Lovers here, I can see it both being very wanting to see this work and see this dynamic happen again, or like want to see each other again, but no one's doing anything to do it. And like, the reason why this person isn't doing it, I think I explained it earlier, is that they're just very busy and they just can't, you know. Now, you knowing that information, whatever you choose to do with that information is whatever you choose to do with it. But it seems like you're not doing anything either. Maybe you're busy as well. Like, maybe this could be, like, maybe you related to what I was saying in the beginning. You're like, oh, that sounds like me. You know, like, that could be, like, you know. But it's because maybe you both are very busy right now. And it's like, there is, like, a connection here. And don't deny that. There's a connection here. But it's also like, maybe you two are just very busy within your own lives. It could be studies, it could be work, or it could be both. It could be anything that's happening in your life that just takes a lot of space in your life, that it's just very hard to put that intention out there. But that doesn't change the fact that there's still very much a bond here, like, at least emotionally, and like, I wanted to say sentimental, a sentimental bond. But with the Magician here, it's like, if you want to see this person, you can. But it just seems like you both aren't actively putting that intention out there. And to a certain extent, it seems like you, I don't know, it seems like you both don't want to, in a sense. Like, not that you don't want to, it just seems like you both just don't have time for it, so you can't do it. But I don't know, it's like, which is understandable. Like, for me, I'm a very great example of this, is that I'm in school right now, and I'm working. So I'm a full-time student, and I'm working, right? So, and I'm just a very busy person right now. Like, right now, making this video is like, it's just like, I have like an hour or two to like relax for a little bit, and I chose to do this video because it's fun to me. Like, I like making videos, I like doing this, so that's why I'm doing it. It's not like, it's not hard for me. I like doing these things, you know. So, but it's very hard to have personal time during this time, because I'm in school, right? But like, I have time to do this because I want to do this. Like, I'm putting that intention out there, and it's fun to me, you know. But it seems like you two are just very busy in your own worlds, that you two are just not that you aren't compatible. It just seems like right now your schedules might not be as compatible as they can be, or like your schedules, or like what you're doing in life is not aligning per se. And that's the thing, is like, I want to say, like, it could be aligning. It's just you two are just like kind of focused on like, oh, I can't pursue this, I'm doing too much. And then this person's also like, I can't pursue this, I'm doing too much. So you both have this like this mindset of like, I can't do anything right now because I'm doing this too much, like, I'm doing this. And you both have this mindset, when in reality you two can come together and make this work, right? But I feel like you two kind of see it as like, a connection is a lot of work, you know. Trying to build a connection with somebody is a lot of work. It's work to be done, right? And it can be hard, and it's okay to admit that. Like, it's okay to say, like, it's hard to kind of make a connection work. And maybe that's why you two are kind of having a little bit of a distance So maybe that's why I think like it could be long distance, but it's also like there's just a little bit of distance here, that you two are just, you're not even bumping heads. Like it's more like you two are just kind of in your heads of like, I'm already doing too much, I can't add a connection to it because then I'm gonna be even more stressed. Maybe you two both think that connection has to work, like it's hard work to do, when in reality it's not. Like being in a relationship connection can be hard, like it's going to be hard. Like it's hard to be in a connection with people sometimes, and I think you both are realizing that right now you're not in a place to do that, and that's completely okay. And you know what song came up in my head is Say It First by Sam Smith. The line that goes, I'm waiting for your world to align with mine. No, I'm waiting, is it I'm waiting for my world to, yeah, I'm waiting for your world to align with mine. Very beautiful lyric. I think that's how it goes. I could be wrong though, but I'll put it in the description down below. It's a very beautiful song. And maybe like with the song, right, maybe you two are like kind of waiting for the other person to kind of make a move to a certain extent, and like make a move before I make a move, you know, Into You by Ariana Grande. But it seems like maybe you're waiting, like you two might be waiting on each other to make a move, but when in reality you both have the same mindset of like, I just know I'm not ready to do that. You know, you both understand that you both are not ready to pursue anything more than just what you two have right now. And whatever that is, I don't know what that is, if I'm being honest. Sorry, like I don't know. But with the Five of Pentacles, I do see like maybe there was a past here. It doesn't have to be like, this could be a new connection, but there could be a little bit of like I heard a sour dynamic in a way. Like maybe there is like a little bit of miscommunication. But it doesn't have to be. This could be somebody new. But if I'm being honest, I don't know. But it really doesn't matter. I think what matters here is that you two are just in this dynamic within yourselves, that it's very hard to make a dynamic with each other, if that makes sense. But yeah, like I don't know, I feel like the only reason you might see this person is because you both want to, and I feel like you do both want to see each other, but you two are not like actively doing anything about it. And by actively, I mean with the Magician here, this could be like you putting that intention out there of like, I want to see this person, I want to do something about this, like give me something, you know, like you might be asking signs from the universe to a certain extent. But yeah, I think it's just this energy of like you two are just not in the same wavelength when it comes to this. But like you are, I don't know how to explain it, like you are in the same wavelength, yet but it's just like, it's like you're both in the same wavelength, but you're facing the other way, if that makes sense. Like you're not facing each other, you're facing the other way. Like you're in the same wavelength, but you're facing the other way, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think that's what it, and like with everything is fine here with this card, it seems like you shouldn't be overthinking it. Like I think this could be both of you, but I think it's mostly you of overthinking this. You shouldn't overthink this. This is not something that you should overthink. And maybe like you've been thinking of like reaching out to this person or like trying to make something work, but I think there's a part of you that's like, I can't do it right now. Like I'm not ready to, like this is you know what it seems like, you're like, I don't, like if this person rejects me, like if I ask them to like hang out and this person rejects me, I don't know what's gonna hurt more. Like I feel like you're going to be like no, sorry, let me back up a little bit. If you ask this person to hang out, right, and you're like, I don't know, like what would hurt, like what would be more work, me getting rejected or him, or like this person saying yes and we hang out and then I don't have time for it, you know, like it's like it seems like you are very like, I you're like, I'm not looking for an answer, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. But it seems like you both want to. It just seems like it's also just you're both just not ready for it. And not because the universe is telling you you're not ready for it. It seems like you yourself and this person is telling each other, like yourselves, that you're not ready for it. And I think it's just a matter of like you have to convince yourself, or you have to tell yourself that you are ready for it, especially if that's what you want. So yeah, I think that's what it is. Like if you want to, it can happen. But it seems like you both don't want to a certain extent, because you feel like maybe you don't need it right now, and you're like, I can't focus on it, which is completely understandable. Like it's not something to be ashamed of. It's just, like you have the power in your hands as well. So this person. So I forgot to get a deck for advice, so let me go get it. I have to get up for it. But yeah, that's what I think is happening here. So for advice, we're gonna use the spirit animal deck for you. Okay. Can I get some advice, please? Okay, oh. Okay. Oh my god, is that lizard? Yeah, I think this is confirmation that maybe you relate to what I was saying in the beginning. That you are like, you two are very alike when it comes to this, and how you perceive this connection. You two are very, very alike. So we have number 38, lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Dream the world into being. Yeah, I feel like, again, I just want to say that you two are very in the same wavelength, but not facing each other. I think that's how I can end this how I would describe this connection is that you two are in the same wavelength, but you're not facing each other, and that's just how it is. Don't shoot the messenger. It's just how it is. But with the lizard spirit, dream the world into being. I think that's confirmation what I was saying. Like, if you want to see this person, it's okay to have the intention that you want to see this person. It's okay to manifest this person. It's okay to say like words of, I want to say words of affirmation, but more like it's okay to have intention in your words, if that makes sense. Like you can actively just say, I really want to see this person. I really want to see this person at this time. Like, is it okay to having you just have to internally and externally have the intention that you want to see this person, and you might see results. Now, I say might because I don't know at the end of the day, but I think it could work. Like, I think there's hope here of like it could work if you have the intention and if you want to see this person again. Because it does seem like maybe it's more on your part that has to kind of balance it out with their part, because it seems like this person wants to see you. It's just they already know where they are in their head when it comes to their work or studies. So they already know that they want to see you. It's more, I think, on your end of like, do you even want to see this person? And you can say like, yes, I do, but it's like, okay, why don't you have the intention to it? Why don't you have the intention for it? And maybe you do, and that's why you're like, I do have this, I don't know what's wrong. But it seems like maybe you just convince yourself that you're just not ready for it, and it's like that's kind of stopping you to authentically dream it, to be it. Like, it's authentically not there, and it's like you're not doing it authentically, so it's very hard to see it come through. if that makes sense. But dream the world into being. Like, you have the power to see this person again. Either with manifestations or like physical action, by like just literally saying that if they want to hang out or not. Like, you have the ability to see this person again. But how are you gonna do it? That's the question. Like, how are you gonna do it? It could easily just being like having like wanting to see this person and just hoping that you're gonna see this person and have the intention that you want to see this person, even if you don't put action out there, but you have the intention that you want to see this person again. But yeah, like, you have the sources and resources to make this happen. You just have to figure out how. And I think that's a journey within yourself. I can't tell you how to do it because every dynamic is different. Everyone is different. So, yeah. But if it's hard, don't use this reading as an excuse to be like, oh, I have to do it. Like, no. If you can't do it, don't. Like, I'm not telling you that you have to do it. All I'm saying is, like, if you want to, the option is there. Like, if you are working and studying, or like you're just studying or whatever, right, and you're just very busy, it's okay not to do anything right now. You don't have to do anything right now. Just believe that whatever is meant for you will find you, and whatever is meant for you is already yours. Like, you don't have to do anything about it. Like, whatever is yours is yours. Like, even if it's not yours right now, it's going to be yours eventually, and just convince yourself that that's how it is, even if you can't do anything about it right now, and that's okay. So, yeah. Whew. Thank you so much for watching. This was a very interesting reading. But thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated. And thank you so much for... I already said that, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next, hopefully. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Oh, if you chose this pink sticky note or number 2, this reading is for you. Okay, rhyme. So before we get into tarot, we're gonna figure out who this person is. So we have 3 cards here. So the first card I pulled was the beaver. The second card I pulled was the stone. And the third card I pulled was crop circles, number 27. Messages, curiosity, and signs. Okay. This card is so cute. I like the colors of it. Okay. Can you see that? I think you can. Right? Just to be sure. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. This person could be a parent. They don't have to be, but they can be a parent of some kind. Like, maybe they have children. I don't know. The beaver always gives me like mom energy. I don't know why, but they always give me like some mom energy. But this person could be like the mom friend of a friend group, if that makes sense. I don't know, for a lot of you, this could be just a friend. Like, this could be a friend. This could be like a friendship for a lot of you. Somebody you call a friend, like very dearly, but maybe this could be like a newer friend as well. Like, this could be somebody newer that came into your life. Of course, it doesn't have to be just like friendship, but it seems like this is somebody new. And like, it seems like you probably don't know a lot about this person, but it seems like this person's very like practical, but also very like, they have their opinions set in stone, if that makes sense. Like, they are very fixed energy. Like, they could be a fixed sign. Like, they could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. They don't have to be, but with the beaver here, I think this is it earth energy? No, it's water. A beaver's water? What? Yes, it's water. Beaver water energy is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Beaver, hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality's welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, and years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. When in balance, happy, meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless, worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor, selfless service. This could be a family member as well. Or like somebody that's very close to you. Like either this is somebody new or this is like somebody that you already been knowing for a while and they're just coming through. But I don't know, it's like this person seems like they're just very family oriented and just very like, they could be older than you as well. Like maybe you see them as like this could be somebody that you see as a parental figure or as maybe an older sibling, like an older brother, older sister as well. I don't know, they seem like they're very just helpful when it comes to you as well. And this could be a newer dynamic as well. Like this could, like maybe you've been knowing this person for a while, but it's like you two are just getting closer now. And if I'm being honest, it doesn't seem romantic. It doesn't seem that romantic. It doesn't seem like that type of connection, if that makes sense. It seems like more of like a friendly sibling, like familiar type of connection. And with the stone here, that's why I feel like this person could be older than you. But they seem very practical and very like set in their ways in some sense, but also they seem very like helpful and like very, very sweet and very nice. Like I don't know, they just seem very helpful and very like they're always open to helping you, if that makes sense. They're always open to help you and to help anyone. I feel like it's not just you. It just seems like they're just a very helpful person. They like helping people. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like they're just very helpful and just like, okay, this is a specific message, but it seems like this person sounds like maybe they didn't have a lot of family growing up, or like they didn't have close relationships with their family growing up. So it's like they create connection with a lot of people now, and they are like, I didn't have this when I was younger, but I don't mind helping you with it. You know, like I feel like this person seems like they don't want to hurt any other, like they don't want people to go through what they went through. That's why I'm saying they could be older than you. And just very helpful, but it seems like they're just like in this energy of like they've been through a lot. It seems like they've been through a lot, but it's like, so they don't want other people to go through that. So if they can help you, they will, you know? So yeah, if this is somebody that you know, you got the right pile. Okay, I hope it wasn't crooked. So we're using the Modern Witch Tarot deck for anyone that's curious. And we're gonna see if you're going to see this person again. I don't know, for a lot of you, this is just like maybe like just to see the vibe between you two, because it seems like you two are in a like talking, like you two are in communication. Like it seems like there's no bad blood here, like at all. So maybe for a lot of you, this could be like the dynamic between you two. Like you're curious about the dynamic between you two. Like what is the vibe between you two. But it doesn't have to be. It could literally be what the question is. It's like, are you going to see this person again? But regardless, we'll see. So Let's see. And so is the cups. You two could work together somehow, or like maybe you two like study together, or you two met at school or at work maybe. Can I get one more card, please? Okay. Very interesting that all these 4 cards are very like similar when it comes to colors, and then the 3 of Swords like pink, purple, you know. I kind of wanted to get it clarified from the 3 of Swords, but I feel like I'm getting it already. But if I need with the Death here, if I need a clarifier, I'll get one. But for right now, I think I understand it. Now, if you are curious about if you're going to see this person again, I feel like that's just a yes. I think you know this. I think you know you're going to see this person again, maybe because you two are friends. You two see each other a lot. Maybe you see each other at work. You know, like, you know that you're going to see this person. So it's a yes to that question. But I feel like I think what they want to tap into is that the dynamic between you two, like the vibe between you two. I feel like this person, or maybe they want you to know more about this person as well. I feel like this person could be very hurt, and not because of you. I think they're just very like, you know, like they're open to helping people. They love helping people, but it seems like they are very much just, they've been through it, you know. And I don't know if you know this, or they talked about it before with you, so you know about this, but they've been through it. Like, they've been through it either very young or very just, maybe it's happening right now as well. Like, they've just been through a lot. Can you see all the cards before I keep going? Yeah. But yeah, this person like been through it. And with the 8 of Wands here, I can see this person talk very, like, maybe he talks very fast. Like, they talk very fast. That's just like a side note. They could talk very fast. But I feel like this person, or like the vibe here, or like this person is just very, they're very much like just hurt. And I don't know, maybe this is like childhood wounds, or like wounds that's been happening in their life right now. They're just not in the best energy right now, but not because they're like involved, like they're friends with you or anything. No, it's just like, it just seems like they haven't healed a lot in their life. Maybe it's because they've been working for their whole life and they didn't have time to like take time for themselves, you know. But it seems like they are in a state of like, they have to heal and they have to go through these motions to heal. But they, like, it seems like this person never sits and feel their emotions and their feelings to a certain extent. And I feel like the way you see this person is like, maybe you know this, but with the Wheel of Fortune here, I can see you just having hope for them. Like, you're like, I hope this person is okay. Like, I hope this person can heal that part of themselves, like heal that wound, or like take time to heal that wound. It seems like you are very optimistic when it comes to this person as well. Because I see you as the Wheel of Fortune here. Like, you're very much like, you just hope for the best for this person, because you know that this person has walls up. You know this person is very, I feel like maybe you see this person as very scared when it comes to life in general. You know, like you can see this person very scared and just very like in their head even, or like you just know like they just been through a lot, you know. And I think the way you see this person is just like, I just hope for the best, you know, like I hope this person's okay. I hope this person is doing what they're supposed to be doing in life, you know. Like I think you just kind of hope for the best for this person, if I'm being honest. It just seems like you are just trying to be optimistic for them, you know. Like maybe they're not as optimistic as they can be, but you're like, I can be optimistic for both of us, you know. I think you just want this person to be happy. You want this person to be okay. It's because the dynamic you two have is very, very like sweet. Like it seems like this person, like you see this person as like a big brother, or as a big sister, or like a, I mean, they could be a bigger, like they could be your sibling, right? But they don't have to be. It seems like maybe this is like a soul family type of energy, like a very much like you two are not like blood related. You can be though, like it doesn't have to be that way, but like you can be blood related, but it seems like you two are not, and that's why it's like a very, very nice dynamic, because you both are like, I don't know, it's just very beautiful. Like you both are just like very, y'all like each other's company. You both help each other. You both are just, I don't know, it's just a very sweet dynamic. It seems like just like a big brother and big, or big sister and little sister, or big brother, little sister, you know, type of dynamic, or big brother, little brother type of dynamic. And it seems very sweet energy. I just heard stoic, so this person could be stoic as well. But yeah, I think this person has just been through it in life in general, that it's just very hard for him to just, I think it's very hard for them to heal, if that makes sense, because they don't give themselves time. And I don't know if you talk to them about that, like maybe you're like, you have to heal this part of your, like, or like maybe you like give them suggestions of like, maybe be open to sit with your feelings when it comes to that situation, you know, regardless of what's been happening in their life, or what happened in their life. Excuse me. It seems like they're just, you're like, I think the only thing that you can do, and that's a good thing you are doing it, is to be hopeful for this person. I think you just hope this person is okay, and you hope this person can heal their past wounds, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, it just seems, this reading seems very interesting, because it seems like it's just like they just want to talk about the dynamic you two have. Very sweet dynamic too, I add. But I feel like this was a short reading. Let's get some advice for you. Let me get some advice. Let's get some advice. I kind of want to, wait, I'll be back. I kind of want to get another oracle deck for advice that I had in mind when please don't fall. There we go. I wanted to use this one, Work Your Light oracle card, for you. I don't know why. It just seems like they wanted, I don't know, I just have a feeling that I have to get this deck for you. But the first card that we got was the Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Number 35. Yeah, I feel like, look, okay, what I want to tell you, whatever they're going through, it's not, like, you're not here to heal them, okay? Like, you're not here to heal them. You're not here to fix them. All you can do, and that's what you're doing, is have hope for this person. If that makes sense. Like, just being optimistic for this person, having hope for this person. And that's all you can and should do. You know, don't put more things on your plate that you can't handle, you know? So just trust that spirit or God or the universe has a plan for this person, and that you're beside them when it happens, you know, like you're there to see it when it happens, you know, and you're going to be very happy when it happens as well. So let's get one of these cards for you. Some advice. Okay, we'll take both. Because, I mean, there was a reason why I wanted to take this deck for some reason. And at the bottom, soul family, this is why. I saw this card in my head. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And I think you two could be part of a soul family in a way that's like, you two came into each other's lives, and I don't know, it just seems like a very beautiful dynamic. Like you two were meant to meet each other, and you two were meant to help each other out and be in each other's lives, if that makes sense. With the sisterhood of the rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher, and then take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. The way I see this is like, this person can be older than you. I feel like they are older than you. But I feel like this person can teach you a lot as well. Like this person, I mean, they could be a teacher, right? But, I mean, like maybe their work is being a teacher, but I hope you're not, like, I don't know, just be careful, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Just be careful when it comes to that. You know, like teachers should be, how do I say this? Like teachers should care about their students and should do, you know, like should care and have a good bond with them. But I don't know how to explain it. Like it shouldn't be weird. Okay, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. They could be a teacher, if that makes sense. Like their profession could be a teacher. They don't have to be your teacher, and I prefer it not to be your teacher because I feel like that would be kind of weird. But their profession could be a teacher. That's what I meant. Or like they just work with kids, maybe. But I don't know. There is this energy of like they can teach you a lot. They are in a place to like maybe I feel like because they could be older than you, they could just teach you a lot. They have a lot of lessons that they've been through, and a lot of like I don't know, situations that they just learned from, and I feel like they could just teach you a lot. And just with little things too, like I feel like maybe if you need help on like mundane things, like life mundane things, like how do I, like, I don't know, like something like how do I change a tire? I feel like this person could like teach you that, you know, this person can help you with these things that you don't know anything about. And take a break, in life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. I feel like with this energy, this could be personal to you. Don't work so much. Like it's okay to take a break. It's okay to, don't feel bad for resting. Don't feel bad for taking a break. Take a break when you need to. Like Take a Break by Hamilton. You know what I mean? Love that musical. But it's like, take a break, you know? It's like, don't overthink it all the time. Like it's okay to rest. It's okay to just taking your time with things, if that makes sense. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to do any of that. You know, like take a break, take some rest. And girl, I understand it. Like when it comes to when it comes to, especially if you are like working and like if you're studying as well. And like I understand, like you're like, oh, I have something, like I can work on something right now, you know, even though it's due like next week or like it's due in like 3 days, you know, you're like, I can work on it right now, like I can work on it right now. And it's like, yeah, you can, right? You can, but at the same time you can also rest and take your time with it. You know, you don't have to rush anything. You don't have to rush anything. You are good. You're okay. Okay? So just take your time with that. And that's just personal for you, I think. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. I know this was a very different type of reading when it comes to like the title of the video, but I hope it still resonated. I hope it was like a good reading for you. Thank you so much. Like maybe it was like a reading that you weren't expecting. Like maybe you were thinking about somebody else, but this person came up. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next, hopefully. And yeah, thank you. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose this green sticky note or number 3, this reading is for you. Now, before we get into tarot, we have to figure out who this person is. So let's get into it. So the first card I pulled was the golden egg. Ooh, okay. The second card I pulled was the shadow. And the third card I pulled was number 2, Alpha Centaurians, Foresight Planning Strategy. Okay. A lot of black and white and gray. But then there's like blue here. So that's interesting. It seems like this person is trying to figure out how to fix this connection, how to plan this connection, if per se. Like maybe you two are in a rough spot right now, or like rough patch right now. It seems like can you see the cards before I keep going? You can, right? Yeah. I feel like there is this energy of like you two are just, I don't know. It's like, cause my intention for this card was the dynamic between you two. But it seems like the dynamic or like the energy between you two is just kind of in a limbo right now. If that makes sense. This person seems like they're very much in, like they're trying very hard to make this work, if that makes sense. I don't know if you don't think they are, but it seems like they're trying to work on themselves to make this work. And I think it's working, like with the golden egg here. Like I think they're trying to work on themselves. They're trying to learn about this connection, learn about you to make this work. Like they're trying to, like, it seems like they're very much in their shadow. Like they aren't afraid of their shadow, if that makes sense. Like this person is not afraid of their shadow. They're not afraid to look within to fix themselves, or like to heal themselves, more likely. Like they're not afraid to look within themselves to try to heal themselves when it comes to this, or when it comes to themselves in general. They want to learn about themselves. They want to learn about this connection. They want to learn what they learned in this connection as well. I'm getting 2 type of situations. Like maybe you two like recently like broke it off, or you two recently had like a rough patch and you are like taking a break, if that makes sense. Or like you two are like not speaking that much anymore, or like you two are just not in the same wavelength. Like it doesn't feel balanced right now. But for a lot of you, I feel like this could have been like a recent like breakup, or like you two broke it off somehow. But I feel like who this person is that they are trying to figure themselves out. They are trying to take time to figure themselves out, take time about how to heal, how to put themselves first, take their time healing. Like, I feel like they're not afraid to look at their shadow self to understand what's happening. But there is this energy of, like, I feel like they are planning on trying to make this work, but also they're not making it, like, to a certain extent it seems like maybe they are, like, trying to see, like, maybe you two can make it work, but also they're not gonna force it, if that makes sense. They're not gonna force, like, if it's not working right now, maybe they're just gonna, like, leave it alone for a while. You know, they rather leave it alone than to make it worse, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like they want to leave this connection alone. If not, it might get worse, and I don't think they want that. So I think right now you two are, like, in this energy of, like, giving each other space somehow. Yeah, and you see how the fish are, like, swimming around, but, like, they're still, like, this alpha centurion is still. I feel like this person is, that's how it feels like the way they are right now. It seems like everyone around them is moving, and then they're, like, kind of still. They're still because I feel like they're trying to actively work on themselves and actively trying to pursue themselves, if that makes sense. Like, they're actively trying to know what's happening within themselves, and to do that they have to sit still and actually feel everything that's happening around them and happening within themselves as well. And with the golden egg, it seems like it's working for them. Like, they're trying to better themselves. Like, they're trying to be this golden egg, if that makes sense. I kind of want to read the golden egg just to see, like, the vibe. Golden egg, message of the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think they're very much trying to heal themselves when it comes, especially when it comes to this connection. Like, maybe it hurt them that it broke it off, or you two are, like, got in a, like, a fight or something. I don't know, it seems like it hurts them. So within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of the modern day life. The magic, yeah, look, nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of the modern day life. So that's what I think they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to sit in silence and sit in their feelings and their emotions and their insight and their mind to understand what's happening within themselves. And I think they know that they have to stay still for them to listen to themselves, if that makes sense. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence of comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. The golden egg and the fourth chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart center at the fourth chakra. This chakra, called anahata or anahata, is the home of the self or soul. By bringing the mind into the center we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation, waiting for us. Anahata translates as an unstruck sound. Yeah, I think this person is very much in their heart space, but because they're trying to heal that space of themselves, if that makes sense. Like, they're trying to heal themselves. Like, they're trying to look within and try to put themselves first and heal themselves, because this situation may, like, probably hurt them a lot. And I'm not saying that it didn't hurt you. That's what this person is going through, if that makes sense. Because with the shadow here, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like this, like, you're like, yeah, it hurt me too, you know. So yeah, if that sounds like somebody you know, keep on watching. So the deck that we're using is the Modern Witch Tarot deck, for the people that are curious about that. Just check if you can see. Okay. For the people that are curious and want to have more of me, I do personal readings on Instagram, or you can email me and you can get a personal reading, a paid personal reading, for the people that are curious. So yeah. But anyway, I'm still very thankful that you're watching this though, so no pressure, just a suggestion. It's out there. Okay, are you going to see this person again? Okay. Oh, okay. Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Okay, the King of Swords. Interesting. Justice and the Ace of Wands. Okay, yeah, I thought this card was gonna come out. A lot of blue energy, like a lot of blue. I don't know a lot about the chakras, but I think the throat chakra is blue, so your throat chakra could be significant, like needing to speak. The Three of Cups flipped over and the Two of Cups flipped over. The Hermit came out. Are you going to see this person again? I want to ask you something first. Do you think you're going to see this person again? With the Wheel of Fortune here. Now, I want to say that it is possible, but for right now, it seems like it's a no. Let me explain why. It seems like this space that you two are creating is beneficial. You two moving forward without each other could be very beneficial for your own personal, I heard your own personal guidance, but also like your own personal well-being, if that makes sense. And with the Knight of Wands, I kind of see you as the Knight of Wands, and I kind of see this person as the King of Swords. Like, with the Knight of Wands, it seems like you are like, how do I say this? Like, it seems like you, to a certain extent, want this, like, you two, like, it seems like you want this to work out. Like, but I'm not, like, in the beginning, it seems like they want this to work out too, but it seems like you two are kind of, I hate using it, but like giving up, if that makes sense. Like, quote unquote giving up. And not really like giving up. It's just more like, I think you both understand that this is what has to happen right now. Like, you two need space from each other. You two need to take time to understand what's happening, especially with the Seven of Cups here. Like, understand what's happening in your brain, what's happening in your mind, what's happening in your heart and your soul. And with the Knight of Wands here, it seems like maybe there is this energy that maybe you didn't fight for this person. And I'm not saying that you need to fight for this person. All I'm saying is that maybe you didn't say everything that you wanted to say to this person, or because it seems like that the King of Swords here, like like they're willing to be vulnerable, like especially with the golden egg, like they were very vulnerable, right, when it comes to this connection and when it comes to you. But I don't know, I think this person can be very, very cold sometimes when they want to be, and I feel like right now they're in this energy of like very just cold energy, and just very much like, I can't speak to just anyone right now because I am in a healing phase that I just have to focus on myself. I have to focus on what I have to do, you know. But with you, it seems like maybe you didn't fight for this person, or you didn't like, I'm not saying that like you shouldn't be expected to fight with for somebody, but maybe you didn't, excuse me, you weren't as vulnerable with this person as this person was with you. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is gonna bite you in the butt later. Like maybe you weren't as authentic as much as this person was, and maybe this person is realizing that you weren't as real with them, with this person. I mean, you could be. With the Knight of Wands, there is this like emotional sense to it, in my opinion, because Wands is fire. So like there is this like passionate and like fire energy within yourself when it comes to this connection. It just seems like maybe you were always ready to go, you know, like you were always looking for a reason to leave, and not that you have a reason, whatever that reason is, you're like, bet, let's leave. And that's not the best way to be in a connection, because you're self-sabotaging. Like you're just waiting for bad things to happen, and because you're waiting on bad things to happen, it's gonna happen, you know. And maybe this person is realizing that you weren't as authentic as you could have been with them, even though they were with you. But I think you both understand that there's a need to create space here. There's a need to create space. There's a need to move on. There's a need to move forward without each other, and take time for yourselves. I think you both understand that, and you both, if anything, you both want that. With the 7 of Cups here, I think you both are just you both are just trying to see what happened, and like, I don't know, I think you both are trying to process this, and I think it's working, but it seems like the dynamic was kind of off at the end. So yeah, I don't know, it just seems like you both are just not in a place to be vulnerable with each other right now. And did I even answer the question if you two are gonna see each other? Maybe I did, but what I want to say is like, not soon. I don't think you're going to see each other anytime soon. I mean, you could, right? I mean, anything is possible, but right now I don't think I think both of you, especially this person, they do not have the intention to see you, and you don't have the intention to see them. It seems like you both are very much not wanting to see each other, because maybe the way it ended wasn't the best. Like it was maybe a little hard when it ended. Maybe it was kind of mean when it ended. I don't know, maybe you got in an argument, or like if you two are still in a connection or still in a relationship, but like there was like a argument that happened, or like a disagreement somehow, or something happened that you two just needed space from each other. I feel like that space is gonna happen for a while. Maybe the number 7 could be significant, so like a week, or number 7, the 7th day, so like the 7 could be like a week, you know. I'm seeing it as a week, or maybe like more than a week, you know. I feel like you two are not going to be on speaking terms for a little bit, if you two are still together. But if you two are not together, I feel like there is this energy of like you two are not going to speak to each other for a while, because I think you both want to heal from this, and you both are trying to understand what's happening or what happened before you can like even have closure, if that makes sense, or like have like a conversation about what's happening or what happened. But yeah, it seems like it's that type of dynamic or energy. So yeah, let's get some advice for you before we end this. Okay, let's get some advice for you. And for some of you, I could be like, this could have been you, and like this could have been the person of like they were waiting for something bad to happen so they can like walk away. So those things can switch, but it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying, like, energy is weird. So we got number 28, frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. It's like, I want to say it's okay to admit that this hurt. It's okay to say that it hurt you. It's okay to say that you miss this person. It's okay that you love this person. It's okay to admit that this hurt, right? This hurt. But I think right now it's good to clean yourself up. Like, it's okay to have self-care when it comes to this. Putting yourself first. Don't expect this person to come back. Don't wait for this person to come back. Like, it's okay to, like, especially if you've been like very like in your head, and maybe like you've been even depressed to a certain extent, or like just very, very like you've been feeling really down lately. Like, it's okay to like fix your area, especially if it's kind of messy. You know, it's okay to fix your area. It's okay to take time to fix your area, like fix anything around you, you know, like try to balance that out with yourself. But I don't know, it just seems like it's okay to just take time with this and take time with yourself, because you shouldn't be, I don't know, it just seems like you have to like just take time. Like, you know that this space is needed, so use that space to put it in within, like, put that during this space, put it within yourself, like put time within yourself, you know, kind of detach from this person and attach to yourself, if that makes sense. So yeah, like, and I'm not saying you need to push this person away, because anything can happen, right? Anything could happen in the future or anything. I'm not saying that it's not possible. All I'm saying is that right now, maybe detach for a while, for a little bit, and then, yeah, I don't know, just take your time with this, because it's hard, you know, and it's okay to admit that. Maybe that's the first step for you, is to admit that it was hard and that it hurt you, you know? It's okay to admit that. You don't have to be strong all the time, babe. Okay? So, yeah, look, the bottom of the deck, number 13, with the cat spirit, claim your independence. I think that's very self-explanatory. Like, you like, start becoming independent, you know? And, like, with the orange here, this, like, the sunset could be significant. But, I don't know, maybe go watch the sunset. I don't know, like, do things that you always wanted to do, and or like that you like doing. As simple as that. Just do things that you like doing. But yeah, I hope this resonated. But thank you so much for watching. And I hope it resonated. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm just repeating myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next, hopefully. Bye.